Hello everyone and welcome back to Hacky Lessons to talk about the One Piece manga chapter 1108. And this chapter is called Come In World, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But let's first look at the colour spread, because this would make a really nice playmat for the card game, don't you think? I really appreciate that Reiju is on it, because I plan on playing Reiju once OP06 comes out in a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's very nice looking, kind of random. Tashigi and Reiju are there, and Uta. But yep, let's dive into the chapter. It's a short one, but it feels very frantic, so the short amount of pages sort of helps lean into that, because escape plan is in motion. So we pick up where we left off as far as Van Aga and Katarina Devon meeting wet-haired Caribou, and just to he reminds you in case you forgot when it came up last week, but yes, he does know about Shirahoshi, and he does know about Pluton being in Wano. And I guess this has been Oda's plan since Caribou first turned up in Return to Sabondi, so yeah, he definitely is gearing up towards Caribou giving Blackbeard all of that information, and how Blackbeard will use that we shall see. But now we go back to where the Navy are fighting the pacifistas, and for a moment I thought this pacifista was using cursed energy, but it turns out he has bubble shields on his hand, which is pretty clever. But he's messing them up, and they're thinking about, do we just cancel the Buster Call? Which they're like, I don't think it's ever been done before. Well, how hard would it be to just say, stop firing and retreat? Come on, man. But I guess they have a point that as far as their principles go, they need to see it through. And they realize what it will take to stop the pacifistas messing them up, and that is to kill Jewelry Bonnie. So off they go, targeting her. And this guy Tosa catches up with Frankie and Bonnie, and a dark shadow appears on his face, and then wham, he is whacked by an axe. And here we are, the Giants. They are interacting with all people that they've never met before, because Frankie wasn't there obviously back then. He's the only Straw Hat in this scene. But the thing is, the wanted poster that is currently out for Frankie is just a picture of the Sunny, so they don't recognize him. Once we work out that they are our allies, Bonnie directs them towards where Luffy and Sanji are fighting and protecting Vegapunk. And then that name rings familiar to them, and they say that's the man that the scholar mentioned. And when they say scholar or vague like, I instantly thought this must be talking about Jaguar de Sol. And we go to the next page, and Sol is mentioned, so just in case that didn't come to your head, he does now. Bluegrass, if you forgot, has a Devil Fruit power where she can jump on something's back and take control of it, so that's how she's making this Sea Beast move for her. And yeah, just a little mention about Sol, and the fact that this Dole, Vice Admiral, used to work under him. But now we get to the real meat of the chapter, and Saturn is back on scene, and he is looking freaky. So I guess he's moved to his next form, his awakened form, or his hybrid form, or whatever. Everything he's touching is dying or melting or whatever. He attacks. He's on the attack, and Luffy is bouncing out of the way and ordering Sanji to escape with Vegapunk, even though he can't really move. And then here comes Borsalino and just zaps him straight through the chest. I saw a theory, which was a spoiler at the time because the chapter hadn't come out, but someone was talking about this, and maybe, these vague theories about maybe Kizaru is gonna, turn on Saturn. Maybe he's trying to help us out. Maybe he cauterized Vegapunk's wounds, but I'm not so sure. But he's about to make his next move, and Luffy says no. He's gone Giant Luffy. He looks really serious, but it looks really funny how small his hat is on his back. But he's grabbed Borsalino, he's grabbed Saturn by the face. Saturn's eyes they're freaky, and they don't really display much emotion about the fact that he's grabbing him. You guys aren't going anywhere. And Borsalino kind of looks knocked out. I suppose maybe Vegapunk is dead, because this seems very much like a message that is designed to play the moment he dies, which is a nice little fallback plan. And He says, "Hello there world, I'm Dr. Vegapunk. While many of you are very likely to be shocked by what I have to say in this message, I assure you that this is the truth of the world." So he's about to out probably everything about the Void Century, about the world government's the secrets. Maybe he's going to talk about Emu. Maybe he's going to talk about the Mother Flame and, that big hole in the ocean where Annie's Lobbies is. And that's the chapter. Very quick. Really loved it. Like, it did feel very frantic. The escape plan is in motion. I said it in the last video, but not many people watched it because I put it out way too late. But I predict that the Sunny is going to come off the island cloud and one of the giants is going to catch it. And that's how that will go. And yeah, we're very close to escaping. You can feel it, like they're moving towards where the giant's ship is. I suppose in the next chapter we're going to see Dory and Broggy meet up with Luffy, and they're going to find him in this giant-sized form, and eyes are going to pop out of their heads, I am sure. Though it does beg the question. So there's been a lot of theories that the original Joy Boy was in fact a giant, and I wonder, all these times that Luffy has taken this giant form, is that the devil fruit having memory of its previous awakened user, perhaps? It's a possibility. Either way, the next chapter is only a week away, but unfortunately I won't be able to cover it or even read it because I'm going to be on holidays. I'm not going to have internet until I get back, I don't think. So I guess that will help me avoid spoilers, but I suppose I'll see you in 2 chapters' time, and maybe I'll talk a little bit about next week's chapter at the start of that video. But at any rate, great chapter. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I'll see you guys later.